looks different, too. What should we do, Traveler? Please don't tell Paimon someone abducted us and brought us to some strange place that we could never leave. You're right. Better to think of this as the beginning of a new adventure. Thank goodness you're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a tree hollow. Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone and figure out what this place is all about. Did those plants by the road look weird to you? It almost looked like they were made of paper. And those two frogs over there? Yeah, they look like pieces of origami.
Oh, by the shade of a lotus leaf stream, don't tell me you forgot how to jump.
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is correct.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score. You still remember why we call you Stream, don't you?
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, the name seems more ironic than anything.
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring. So cheer up and make the jump over. If you're still unsure, just use that roll of magic thread. I won't laugh, I promise. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten how to use that as well.
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper. Now do me a favor and pipe down for a second. I'll be right over.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things, is she? This place is getting more confusing by the second. Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs? They didn't look evil or anything. Plus, they might be able to help us out.
Let me help you pack this up.
Thanks, Osa. I always forget I have to change one of my settings whenever I stream on YouTube that I don't have to change for TikTok, so I always forget about it. Hey, how's it going?
After those frogs, they were so fast. Paimon couldn't even tell where they hopped down to in the end.
How did that happen? What just happened?
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance?
I wonder if Melissa turned up one of the TVs on the other side of the apartment and it unmuted the TV behind me.
elder of the Forest of Blessings. I've been waiting here for the hero of...
Interesting. Interesting. Those are terrible to collect or having to... Yeah. Oh, 100%. Your Nahida's been chilling at level 80 since you got her. You got her at level 80? How did you pull her at level 80? You have 93 of those paper things? How many are in here?
I can help with that. Although
You're talented.
my arms are rather short.
Absolutely. You should always build Layla.
Let's think things through. We know
Don't look at my Layla right now.
the world we're familiar with. The
Oh, Lemon, no, you're good.
all the paper trees and
Lemon, it was right as I was getting off too. I saw it and I was like about to hit to log out.
Shall restore peace to the world. That is what the prophecy says. Dearie me, I completely forgot.
No, V, don't do that.
This world, didn't I? And here I am getting all excited by the arrival of the hero. You'll have to excuse me. This old brain is
All shell and no nuts.
shell and no nut. Oh well, perhaps my once glossy paper has faded past the point of no return.
it's okay. Really,
Hey, how's it going?
you can just tell us all about this world now.
Firefly of Light. 9.
Pretty much forgotten everything that happened in the past. Right. I believe the story circulating on the pulp of this
Look, V, Layla will get all of her stuff back soon. I promise.
three goddesses created this world and named it Simulacra.
Simulunka.
Of creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers, gave us life. Her powers also paved the way for Simulacra to exist in numerous worlds.
Interesting.
After the
Bonjour.
creation came the goddess
There, Layla has a dull blade and all.
dominion over the stars and the course
Mine does not. My Layla actually does not have many artifacts on her right now because Nilou needed them.
she who reigns over all treasured tales and dearest wishes. She
Yeah, Nilou and Clark. Nice. Nice.
feelings of love and hate and showed us the meaning of death.
I was able to C6 my Kirara and Ningi through this banner, so I'm happy about that too.
All new residents of Simulacra come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world and travel to Constellation Metropole to witness the divinations of the goddess of prophecy's numerous oracles. After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of fate about their most cherished.
You didn't get any character cons, all weapons? Oh, jeez, it sucks.
At least
Nilou is my favorite. I have a Nilou figure right there that you can see in the background. I have a Nilou acrylic right here. I'm wearing a Nilou shirt in honor of her banner. I changed my Discord server to in Nilou we trust, and everybody was okay with that, and nobody fought back.
many things.
Promise.
Never forget the day the evil dragon descended upon our forest.
You wanted every character on the banner?
Ominous.
V, you realize that having C6 Ningi means that Navi is never getting off the bench.
Footprints can still be seen in the kingdom of breezes and bells. Incredible fortunate that no one was hurt.
Zach, you should have expected it, to be honest. I don't know what's wrong with you. You should have expected it.
Terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since
Nilou is the best.
Calligraphy Tavern in the forest has been closed. No one knows
I haven't showed my current Nilou background on my computer yet.
dwellers.
Changed it just for the banner.
To be of the highest order?
I'm gonna wait for the alternate outfit ones to come out.
Talking about Mondstadt here, Paimon might understand, but is it really all that serious?
Good. Goddess of creation above. We'd take even the greatest flood over the closure of the tavern. Wet paper will dry out with time. Fallen trees can be restored. But the calligraphy tavern is
The
only
magic tonic.
tonic that sustains all creatures in the forest.
Magic what?
Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. A special potion helps us maintain.
I kind of want the traveler to do it. You hear both? Yeah, Anix, I have to change a setting in OBS to hear the mic, and at first I didn't have it.
Until they eventually
Game audio is super low for you.
colors will fade and
Is that a little better?
start to lose our memory. Until
You love her new outfit? Yeah, I got her outfit before I even started pulling for her. I went ahead and got it.
Grandpa Almond, does that mean you've already...
No problem. So because I
color has all but completely faded from my paper. To be honest, all
We've got to act
hang on.
How can we help?
So because I recently moved into a much smaller room for the office and stream area, I've had to redo all of my audio settings, and I hadn't gone through and done them in OBS because I don't record any of my audio for videos through OBS. So all of that kind of stuff with like, oh, this is too loud or too not loud, I need to know that because I haven't remixed it.
Oh, brave Pixie. May the goddess of fate reward you and your friend for your kindness. Could it be you're the heroes I've been waiting for all along?
No, we most certainly are not.
Sure how we know that. Plus, we can't even remember how we got here, so it's not looking too promising.
Wait, I thought people
this
couldn't
is
join
turning
worlds
out
in the
to be
event.
quite the conundrum for old Almond Brave
You will pull
here.
Navia.
Prophecy never mentioned anything like that.
Well, so
Now, why don't you
you don't do
come
voice
with me to
content
the
simply so you don't get to deal with that nonsense. Yeah, no joke. It's annoying, but I already have all the gear and stuff from doing photography and videography, so of course I had to do it. The first couple of videos that I did on TikTok, I didn't show my face,
Join the hero.
and then I started doing it, and then somebody was like, you should do it in front of the green screen. And yeah, I exactly, Zach. And they were like, you know, you don't think you can do okay, you can join in the event, but you don't think you can do multiplayer during the event, during the quest? Oh, okay, I gotcha. No, there's enough paper things. Oh, in the first, okay, you guys are talking about that. Am I in focused mode? What you mean? Why are you guys sending me messages in Genshin? Well, you can't see it on YouTube, but people are sending me messages. We're gonna go right here, and we're gonna slide this down. There we go. There we go. Now you guys can be shamed for being on screen. Best way to communicate with the streamer. I don't know. Oh, right there. Enable focus mode to avoid conflict with other quests. Oh, okay, cool. No, I guess I'm not. I didn't even know if that was there. Is that new?
That meadow over there looks pretty strange.
Yeah.
That's what the calligraphy tavern looks like.
Okay, that's what I was like. I don't remember seeing that there. See ya. You too. There was what video was it? Recently? Doggy, what video was it that V sent? It was Rosaria's, wasn't it? That V sent a message right at the end? Yeah. Oh, cool, Anix. Cameo, yeah. Yeah. Wait, Doggy, do you guys just swap between YouTube and TikTok? Like V and Doggy and Zach and... You guys are like, whichever one we want to be on? Ooh. Ooh, I'm about to fall. Yep. Professional opinion. Did you mess up C6 and Bennett? What does C6, what does Cosmo C6 do? I have my C6 Bennett. I have my Bennett C6, but I also use them with Raiden and Dia. And that's really it. What does Cosmo C6 do? I don't know. It doesn't say it can't be overridden. Do you use Kazuha as an on-field damage dealer? Nilou skin's so pretty. Yes, it is so pretty. Buying the Nilou skin while there's a boycott on Hoyoverse is crazy. Nilou's my favorite character. I don't even know what boycott you're talking about either. What is the boycott on Hoyoverse? Playing Genshin, if you really want to get down to it, doing anything related to Hoyoverse while there's a boycott is crazy. What's the boycott? You're not telling me what the boycott is. What's the boycott? No, even being free to play, I don't do Twitter. I don't have Twitter. I don't ever get on Twitter. Just playing the game is supporting Hoyoverse. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter with going free to play versus spending money. It's not going to change that. That and the Nouvellette nerf. Nouvellette needed a nerf. I'm okay with that. 100%. Boycotting aka Twitter things. Yeah, I don't go on Twitter for a reason. No, I don't know what I did, but I got that. I made a Twitter for the account and then I just never used it again because I was like, Twitter is not a place that I need to get on. Well, that did need a nerf because I wasn't struggling before. Ava. Twitter's so dramatic. The Chinese server is raging. They're reverting the nerf and giving 1600 primos according to official notice. Oh, wow. Yeah, those things. Both sides are awful. It's one of those things where I don't get into the dramas. I don't get into that kind of stuff on my channel. I've never addressed any of that stuff on my channel, and I won't address it on my stuff. It's a lot of the Natlin not having color. Yes, Lila fan. Hey, thanks for the follow. You'll take a free 10 pull. Razor's your goat. Nice. I actually got C6 Razor while getting key. March, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I don't even know. I know what that is. I know of it. I've never watched it, and I refuse to watch it. So you can't do the quest, but you can do like exploration and stuff on multiplayer. You want Kavik, so Kirara can have another gen. Oh, nice. I was able to C6 my Kirara, actually. I got, I think, C2 Kave. Nilou showcase win. Doggy, what are you doing? Sorry, March, it's just not my cup of tea. What is this? Mango, do you get another early this banner? Zach, no, because you didn't give me an early with Nilou. Nilou showcase win. You guys, what are you doing here? I will do a Nilou showcase later on. Hey, thanks for the follow. Or the subscribe on YouTube, whichever one that was. Oh, that was a subscribe on YouTube. I need to get different sounds. What character? Talk to the frog. You lost your early. What should I do? Want to showcase with C6 Nilou? You have a C6 Nilou? Just saying what the people want. What should I make the sounds on YouTube? Because I want different sounds. Currently on a 4-win 50-50 streak and scared ruining it. March, I lost 8 50-50s in a row. That's the kind of luck that I have. Do the Yahoo backwards for you too, Ava. I'm not gonna do that. Yes, I would like to see it, Anix. I am going to start doing like once a week, doing like reviews on stream, and it's gonna just be like 2 hours of reviews. But I gotta like pick a day to do that, and that would be the only day that I do reviews. I don't want to get into the habit of only doing that.
This is the place. If you could just wait a moment,
Okay, cool.
Should be.
Steer clear of your characters.
Traveler, Paimon!
That's Nilou.
Paimon knows that voice.
I know that voice.
It's really you. I'm so happy to see you.
This is what Soup took a screenshot of. And I too shall grab a screenshot.
Sorry.
Forest Fairy? It gave Nilou the title of Forest Fairy. Is her skin worth it? Her skin is beautiful.
The forest fairy?
We've won 2 50-50s in total from 2 Genshin accounts.
Thank you. But to be honest,
I
I'm
lost
still
8
confused.
50-50s in a row. And I think I'm up to, if you don't count Key, I guess we would have to count Key. I think before Key I was at like 4 or 5. No, not necessarily Wish. Some people just really like skins on certain characters.
It's the
Yeah, I
worst
mean, if
thing.
you
I remember I was
think
reading
that you're gonna
about
get her
it when I
eventually, right
saw
now
it,
it's just
and then
cheaper.
I guess I must have fallen asleep at some point because, well, then I woke up dressed like this.
I need new glasses.
And in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the
What did
fairy
it
of
say?
the forest of blessings. Now go, save the forest with your magic."
Oh, nice.
At first, I thought this whole world was just part of the dream, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to wake up. I couldn't find anyone I knew from the real world either.
Sounds similar to what happened with us. We also have no idea how we got here.
Anyway, sorry
I was
for my
so
reaction
hoping.
back there. I got a bit too excited.
You're realizing
myself.
even if you get her, you're not getting the skin? Zach, come on. How's it going? Is that an orange? Is your name an orange? I won my Chiori 50-50 and I got Chiori's weapon. You think you have won 5 or 6 50-50s? I don't know what my actual stats are, like how many I've won.
It's okay,
You're at
we
11
totally
lost 50-50 in
understand.
your row?
We were
Jeez.
looking for a way out too. At least we know we're not alone.
I think the highest pity I've gone to, a blood orange? Nice. I think the highest that I've gone to on pity 2 is 87.
Blessed
Wasn't
be
it,
the
Zach?
goddess of fate
Yes,
above.
Mimikyu plushie.
You're already friends
Right
with
there.
the fairy of the forest.
Gotta have Mimikyu up in the background. I need to get a Sylveon plushie to go up there too.
Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends.
Grandpa Almond.
Could you let the others know I'm coming? I'll head over right away.
Of course, leave it to me. Hey ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
Yeah, V, it was 87. You have a Mimikyu sweater? Nice. I actually took out one of the Mimikyu cards, and it's on the second shelf up there underneath the Mimikyu. I went ahead and put that up there. I believe they will be. Osa said that they will be. How do you manage? What do you mean, how do I manage? Oh, never mind, he forgot to listen. What? No, I think it's everybody. That's typically what they do.
Wow, Nilou. Looks like you made short work of
Because there was
getting
another
the
bug that came out that was like one character was affected by something. And how do you even manage to get to 87? V, have you seen my luck? You know my luck. You tried to do 411 and you gave up. Oof.
Well,
I've done up to floor
when
12.
I arrived here yesterday,
I need to do floor 12, but I want to get Nahida and Yao Yao to level 90. Hey, how's it going?
Since they think of me
Raucous?
as their forest
Raucous?
fairy, I just felt like I had
Yeah,
to
was
try
it?
to help them.
Yeah. You've seen it, but you didn't realize it was that bad? Yes, V. My luck is bad.
Some kind of forest magic to repair the tavern?
From HSR, you've won 10 50-50s. Oh, nice. And 7 was on Firefly's banner. I haven't.
I don't know how to use the magic.
I
of this
haven't.
world.
Thanks for the follow. I haven't played HSR in like 2 months. It's really bad.
If the bookstore
I need
is
to,
what
but I
our
haven't.
anything to go by, this seems to be the place where the goddess of creation first made the townspeople of this forest. She folded the pages.
You always lose your 50-50? Same.
Animals, gave them life with her magic.
Ava, that's impossible.
That's how the Forest of Blessings took shape.
Maybe one of the books here could teach us how to use magic.
I read them all, but only found one reference to magic.
Technically, if you want to guarantee a character from Zero Pity, you need 180. Because you're guaranteed at 90 to get the to get a 5-star.
To create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where fantastical powers can be wielded by all.
Nice, Ava. That's fine, you don't need Nahida. Nahida helps a lot, but you don't need Nahida. You can do it without her.
Okay, so
Kale also buffs EM a little bit with her
everyone in this
burst.
world can use magic? Nice, but still kind of
You
vague.
could also use like Dendro Traveler as your second Dendro to and use yeah, thanks for the follow. And use oh, what's the craftable weapon in Sumeru?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't think of it. You can use that to also get up EM. You can do a lot of stuff with you where you don't need Nahida. Nahida just makes it easier.
So, what should we do now?
Oh, nice.
Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Nilou?
Thanks, Anix. Okay, cool. Sapwood Blade, thank you.
Oh,
I could not remember the name of it for to save my life. Yes,
They've
Sapwood.
been busy making preparations to reopen the tavern, so I thought I could help out.
Yes, and he looks so good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you need 180 to guarantee the 5-star that you want.
Guess we should just focus on what we can do for now.
But most people get it before 90.
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like I've been pushed on stage without being taught the choreography. Since I'm already wearing the costume, though, I might as well try to play the part. It's what a professional dancer would do. And who knows? Maybe I'll find my own magic along the way. All I can do is try, right?
Okay, doggy, bye-bye.
At least you're optimistic.
Thank you. Then let's go.
Oh, she gets the front page of the book, as she deserves. Oh, we don't care about this page. This page is cool, though. Puts a piece story. Silly. Here's the puzzle piece. Right there. Ooh, why am I so yellow? Is it because I turned off the light? Hang on. I want to be that yellow. That's a little bit better. Crafted for Benny, realized Favonius more. Yeah. I used it on him for a little while. Patch is waiting for me, you're obsessed with her. Oh, nice, Firefly. Yes, I was so happy, Silly, that the puzzle piece lasted through the move. I'm so glad that it lasted, that I was able to keep it. What's Sucrose kit? You recently built her without knowing what she does. March, Sucrose shares EM. So you want to do VV with all EM and get as much EM as you can, as well as like sack frags. That's what you want to do for Sucrose. Yeah, it's pretty good on Kirara too. I am the sweater version of you. The sweeter version, or the oh yeah, okay, I get you. Hey Maxwell, how's it going? Just facts. Blood orange versus lemon. I mean, technically, I am also a mango. Well, but that's a fish. That's not the fruit. That's the fish.
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right. They do look promising.
Hello there, everyone.
The chestnut.
I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my lady. Don't you worry. We have it all under control.
You sure about that? Because from where Paimon's floating, the piping is looking pretty chaotic.
Well, you know, if they just turned it, you know,
Yes.
turned it a little bit, it would work.
Careless friend to thank for that.
Milady.
He promised we could leave the pipe connecting to him, and, well, the results speak for themselves.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect
Ginkgo?
each pipe. This is the network the magic tonic has to flow through. I was just trying to be thorough, so I disassembled the whole thing.
Don't ever disassemble something unless you know how to put it back together. You're pulling for Navi C1? Nice. Just pulled Nilou at low pity. Oh, nice. And didn't realize that you didn't pre-farm. Oof. It's just me that does it. I haven't done the Imaginarium Theater. I actually haven't done like any of it.
Back together.
I knew that's what you were giggling about.
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the tavern to reopen as soon as possible so that the forest can return to normal. So, why don't you let us help out?
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well be helpful. We just need to reassemble these pipes, right?
I will see. Do it on stream. Zach, I already told you guys, I'm not running the Abyss on stream, and I'm not doing Imaginarium Theater on stream, because I get mad at those things, and I don't want that on camera.
In the wrong place, the tonic will get stuck halfway.
Attention to detail is key.
No, I don't. I get so mad at those. I don't want to do them on stream. I don't want that on my digital footprint. Where's the ZZZ? Soup. This isn't ZZZ. This is Genshin. How you think he was? Yeah, I know. March. She shares the EM. So whenever you use her burst or her skill, she will give a portion of her elemental mastery to your other characters. And then you want VV for shredding to make your other character stronger.
And move like that.
Limit.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Got that one. Got that one. That one's normal. Wait, that doesn't... Am I just stupid? There's no way. How... Do we have to like... That's what I was wondering. I gotta just tell him to start it. Oh, go, come on. Okay, I was expecting it to be like a steady stream. Maxwell, you need to level her to 90 to kind of get her usefulness. Like, you have to. You need your venting mats.
You did it!
Yeah, absolutely. Blood orange. I'm just gonna call you orange.
Now the tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting stuck, right?
It says ZZZ. No, I changed it. Did it not change it? No, TikTok didn't save settings. That's fine. Do you get Nilou in her skin now or Navia's C1 in Nilou's skin? I'm going to definitely say get Nilou because I'm biased. 100%. Here, I'll pull it up, Orange.
Could she have a teeny tiny
No problem.
sip? Just a little taste.
So to explain why, Max, your bloom reactions like Bountiful Core, Hyper Bloom, and Virgin, they scale off of EM and level of the character doing it. So in a Bountiful Core team where you have everybody producing blooms to some extent, you want everybody level 90. If you're doing a Hyper Bloom team, you want your Electro character to be level 90. If you're doing Virgin, you want your Pyro character to be level 90. And then have all of that EM investment.
This is
Nice.
one of the last cups left in the entire
I am
forest.
100% biased, V.
Supposed
We
to
all know
serve
that.
for our research.
Dude, if Paimon starts glowing, that'd be great.
What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories. Oh.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf,
My lady.
With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact, I've seen
Hello,
the
I just call her
goddess
the
of
fairy.
creation with my own eyes.
Really?
It says UID not exist. Hang on one second.
Ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age.
Where
and I
is my
think I would
UID?
know, considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking a load of paper mache.
Stop talking a load of paper mache. That is one of the best lines that I think I have ever heard in this game. Oh, that Orange, that's because you're on you're on a different server. I'm on NA. So that's why. Who has the banner? Game is still uploading. Updating. Oh jeez. Thinking about she was a fairy.
He said that one day after he finished work,
You're stealing that line.
grant us life with his own
No,
eyes.
unfortunately not, Orange Hand. Let me find my
She held the very
let me find my other
form our
UID.
bodies. She whispered something into the pages, and
Hang
then
on.
suddenly a paper frog was born.
I haven't logged on. That should be Asia account. 7 is Asia, right?
It was spectacular.
Or 7 EU. 7 is EU. So where's my EU one? I haven't logged onto it in a while. But I know I don't. I know, Dev, that I don't ever play it. Hang on. My EU one is... That should be my EU one. I have not gotten on my EU one in so long. But it exists. It does exist. Just log on more often.
Cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even
Then, no,
there.
Soup, what is 8? I thought 8 was Asia. You gonna play some Genshin? Nice, Lemon.
Wait, so that's it? I thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
It'll get hacked before you play again. Maybe so, Dev, I don't know.
Life is a much showier affair.
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon was trying to say.
Magic
Hey, how's it going?
doesn't have to be spectacular.
That's enough out of you. All you're boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no.
Zach was supposed to be running the Asia account, leveling up characters there.
I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
The honor was all ours.
But he stopped doing his duty.
Traveler,
Work time. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by.
let's make our way to the next location.
You gotta wait till. Is that that's just one of my TVs. So no, I have 2 monitors here, and then I have another one in the background. We are going to be building my wife a PC so that way she can come in here and she can play games in here whenever we like join our world and stuff. And then she'll be on stream too sometimes. Zach stopped running my Asia server, my Asia account. What is PUBG? She can't get to your stunning manifestations anymore. No, she hasn't played in a while. The move didn't help because she couldn't play for a while. What, Soup?
Your rhythm is off again. At this rate, it doesn't even matter if the tavern reopens.
Zach, it's not what you did, it's what you didn't do.
I'm sorry.
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
With Nilou, is Kokomi or Yelan better? I like running Coco. Oh, PUBG. What is PUBG? I don't know what that is. It's a fight game. Oh, okay, cool. Coco better than Yelan in my opinion, because you need to be running healers with self-hurt from the blooms. PUBG? No, I don't know what that is. I have no idea.
We figured we needed to get in performance shape right away.
I've never heard of PUBG, ever. Unless Super Zacker showed it to me, and I just don't remember.
Always busy with rehearsals too.
I don't know. How do you actually say it? Soup is probably just dying laughing right now.
Yeah, they do. And it's a really big one.
Ah, then he must be an
It said PUBG. It's PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. It literally just a battle royale where you run around, grab guns, and kill people.
Thanks, Zach.
I'm leaving now.
Soup, that is a lie, and you know it. You laugh at me all the time.
My problems are mine and mine alone. It's just.
I don't think it'll be the next meta. One, I don't play meta anyway. I don't think it'll be the next meta. It could be. I haven't looked at. Not when I'm trying to be funny. Soup, I know that you have been. You have laughed at me before. There was even one time, I don't even remember what I said, but I said something and you said that is the funniest thing I had ever said. I know you've laughed at me. 100%. No, I haven't looked at any of the spoilers. I don't try to look at spoilers. Or I try to not look at spoilers. It was the Battle Royale that became really popular before Fortnite took over. Oh, I've never played Fortnite either. So, when I'm not trying to be funny, I'm not trying to be funny now. I'd never heard of that game.
The Traveler's got a great sense of rhythm. We can help keep you in time.
Well, what do you say, Stream?
I have never once heard of that game.
Idea. Just focus on the lyrics, and the fairy's friends will help you stay on beat.
Are you sure?
That's the point. I'm not trying.
This is really asking a lot.
Don't worry about it, Mr.
Yes,
Steve.
Ava, you heard rhythm.
It'll all be worth it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
Is it time for another music pun?
Thank you
Time for another music joke?
I'll give it my
Everybody
best
loves
shot.
those. How is that rock I'm living under? It's pretty good, Soup. Pretty good. Absolutely wonderful. I take it as a compliment that I don't know every game that's out there. Ava, the puzzle is a music game. You need to stop yourself from pulling to the Pirate Archon. March, I have not seen that one. I have seen the Arlecchino glitch where you just launch her in the air, though. All right, let's see. What am I doing?
Excellent! Perfectly in time.
That was not in time. I don't know what that dude said. No, I was way too early. My finger slipped.
No good. Your rhythm is off again.
I'm also not good at rhythm. Can I start this over, please? Thank you. Oh, I guess not. I guess it just counts
I
it.
feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
I don't know how.
Goddesses above. This better stick when it comes to the performance. Just do it exactly like how we rehearsed.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to you, my voice is once again as clear as a flowing stream.
Glad to hear that you're feeling
Thanks, Dev.
better, Mr. Stream.
See, Dev, you're the one that's mean to
Go
me.
to our next destination.
We'll be looking forward to your performance at the tavern.
We've got one
Yeah,
final
go to
step.
sleep, Blood
Let's
Orange.
go. Let me help you pack this up.
You will never hear me claim that I am good at anything rhythm-based. If I do claim that, it is 100% a joke. I don't think so. I don't think that I'm the mean one. I think Dev is the mean one. There's some very forgiving timing. It is very, very forgiving on the timing. Very, very forgiving on the timing. Our adept flyers, get close, interact button, work together with them. Interesting. Holding the attack button while in front, cooperation display to fight. Alright, let's figure this out. Come on. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Does it have to curve? I guess it does have to curve. Oh, I missed one of them. There we go. Oh, it has to land on the flower. There we go. What the hell? Okay, I get you now. It probably helps if I were to read the instructions, huh? Maybe. Yep, it would have helped if I would have read the instructions.
For you.
But we don't do that here. Do 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 do.
Oh, my dear Citrus. Please tell me you're joking.
Look, we all know that if I can do the rhythm game, anybody can do the rhythm game.
About to reopen?
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond.
Not a
It's
llama.
the truth. I was just too excited for the reopening and must have fallen asleep in an awkward position.
Grandpa Almond, we're here to help.
Oh, hazelnuts on
Clearly, thanks, Ava.
You could not
Reading
have
tutorial
come
does
at a
usually
better
help you
time.
understand what you need to do.
Please allow me to introduce
No, so it's better to just figure it out as you go.
bartender of the
What do you use for spiral?
Miss
Red Kaching or Chlorine? I always use Redden.
Miss
most of the
Citrus
time.
is supposed to add all kinds of delicious fruits to the magic tonic. Her additions are what turn it into.
But I don't know. I haven't done 412 yet.
Appreciate the kind words, Grandpa Almond, but my neck.
I almost bought a llama skull the other day.
Terrible timing.
I wanted it so
Getting a
bad.
kink in my neck at a time like this. Could
There's a
give my
flower in your
tail a
neck.
little twist. That should help free up the movement in my neck.
You need a music pun to make it up to you, Ava. You got it. You ask and you shall receive.
As light as a feather.
The neck and tail are connected?
Of course they're connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway, you just need to position me at the right height to pick the fruits. And then put them in the barrel over there.
How do you make Lady Gaga mad? You poker face. 10 out of 10 joke. Absolutely, I was Googling them. You think I know them off the top of my head? Absolutely not. I gotta Google them all. Oh, it's an alpaca.
This doesn't seem quite right.
Sure it does.
This doesn't seem quite right.
Oh, I gotta get the orange. That's what I gotta do. There we go.
This doesn't seem quite right.
Closer. There we go. Okay. Ugh.
This doesn't seem quite right.
There we go. I hate hearing that sound in the background. Like the thing appearing and disappearing.
Perfect.
That was good. Thank you.
My neck
Thank you.
feels much better.
So there really is
No,
some
Dev, I'm not gonna read the instructions. We don't do that here.
deal.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Zach, you missed it. How do you make Lady Gaga
Resting
mad?
easy
You
now,
poker
knowing that the
face.
drinks at the tavern.
That's another problem solved.
I shall repeat it until you acknowledge that you heard it. Okay, which one kept freaking appearing on the map? Was it one over here?
Yep.
Where is this one? Right there. You heard it? Zach trying desperately to not let me repeat it another time. Oh, it's that one that kept appearing. Kept pinging. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Yeah, Zach, that's a good point. If you heard it, what was it? Type it back out and send it to me. Or join VC and say it to me again. Ava, he's not gonna do it. We know. Can I not climb this? Please. Nope, I cannot climb it. Let's go up here and I'll fly down. No more Fontaine for you. What's my favorite Angry Birds bird? I have no idea, March. It's been a long time since I've played Angry Birds. I have no idea. What even is Natlin? There's another one.
Wow, what a lovely surprise.
Hey, how's it going? Flappy Bird is best bird. I have no idea what the birds are. Why have you not heard anything about Angry Birds in a year and hear about it twice in one day? I have no idea. Is there like a new movie or something? They make movies of those, right? Let's get this up here. Let's get this TP over here. What else am I streaming on? YouTube and TikTok, March. YouTube and TikTok. The movie was a masterpiece, was it? I'm trying to think, what was the last one? Use Farina and Bennett with Navia. Probably another Pyro or another Geo. Like Ningi can be fine. So you can walk through her screen. No, it was all sorts of awful, but your nieces loved it. Or your niece loved it. The Angry Bird movies are pretty good. I have no idea what they're even about. I mean, I assume that they're about the Angry Birds, but I don't know exactly what that means. Oh, so there's a queen of the flying squirrels? Or a king of the flying squirrels? There's a red bird and he is angry. That's what I got there from the game. But that's about it. That's all I know about it. I know nothing else about it. I'm trying to remember what the last movie that we went and saw in theater was. It might have been like the slime movie. Like the time I got reincarnated into a slime. We went and saw that movie in theater. We weren't able to see Haikyuu in theater because of the move. I don't know what else, what other movie I've seen in theaters recently. You want to see the new Despicable Me? I saw the first one and I haven't watched a single one since. Wise counselor. Why aren't you reading this stuff like out loud? You want me to read it all out loud? I can read stuff out loud. Ah, my eyesight. Good, that's settled then. The two of you will stay to handle affairs within the kingdom while I shall assist in managing the selection process at the original location myself. Something fun going on? Oh, greetings to you both. And welcome to the Kingdom of Breezes and Bells. That voice, though. Yes, Dev. You don't want nightmares? So, Doggy loves it whenever I do the chocolate lady voice from SpongeBob. He loves it. I'll send him ASMR in that. Chocolate! I remember chocolate. Ministers, the kingdom's affairs are in your hands. I hope that helps. I hope you guys enjoyed that. They're selling what? Chocolate! Yes, are you auditioning to do ASMR streams? 100%. Oh wait, hang on. I'm gonna go get a can of Dr. Pepper, and I'm gonna. It's gonna sound amazing. Hang on, 1 second. 1 second.
You're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then poof! It's now flying away.
Okay, sorry, I had to talk to Melissa about dinner. Okay, Shiora yellow chair, 100%. Okay, ready? Are you guys ready? This is gonna sound amazing. Ready? Gosh, how did that sound? What's on the dinner menu? It is a mushroom Alfredo. That is what is on the dinner menu. You could barely hear it. Oh, I must have my mic turned down too low. I should have turned it up right before I did it. That's one thing that I dislike with most. Like, I've never actually listened to ASMR. Lost you at mushroom. Come on, Ava. That's one thing that I don't like ASMR stuff. I can't stand how they have their mics done. I can't stand it. It just bothers me so much, and I can't listen to ASMR because of it. So I can't stand it when people whisper because their mic is so gained up, and I also can't really whisper that well, so. In case you guys haven't figured out, I'm a loud person, so I can't really whisper. Ugh, wrong one. We fit. Oh, that's what I had to do. I gotcha. And then I gotta shoot it over here. Yeah. There we go. None of that. Bathwater merchant coming. That is a good one, Midori. That's a great one.
What a lovely surprise.
None of that. Ziam, what am I now barred from doing? What am I not allowed to do? Speak in a whisper? No ASMR. I'll just go back to the chocolate lady and I'll do ASMR chocolate lady voice. This stuff is cringe. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't listen to it. Got all the TPs? Yeah, that's all the teleports. Okay, cool. Let's go back over here. You second that. Do the roar? What are you talking about? Do the roar? What roar? I remember chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. These will follow. I really hope that that's not what made you follow.
Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But
That was.
the magic of this world. We don't even
Thanks,
know why
Midori.
the tavern closed
Thanks.
in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try
Oh.
it, Nilou.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessing?
Dude, you guys should feel bad for Doggy. I send him this crap all the time. He has to deal with it all the time.
The goddess of creation gave them life.
He doesn't ask for it, but he gets it regardless.
Understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here calls you the forest fairy. Maybe you have the magic powers already and you just don't know it.
In other words, this
You guys are gonna have to be okay with me doing different voices for the. He listens to it and Sleepy told me.
into the spotlight?
You guys are gonna have to be good with the voices whenever we do the Genshin D&D campaigns.
We are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all.
You are correct, Paimon. We are.
Like anything's possible in this place.
Wait until you guys hear the voice that I've cooked up for like the Paimon of the D&D session. You guys are gonna love it.
Let's see.
The players may not like it,
This is how
but
you
everybody
do
else
it.
will.
I think I got the folds
Get the
right.
gold star to successfully teach you D&D. Ava, you will understand it. 100%.
I once saw one of our prop people making something
Soup
similar.
needs saving from that.
It's really
No,
cool.
Soup volunteered
So
for
I
it.
took some time during my break to learn the basics.
Soup volunteered to be a
Not
player in
stave
it.
off sleepiness either.
She might have volunteered because Melissa's also going to be a player, but
Magical
she
powers
volunteered for
flowing
it.
through you?
CM, you should be scared. No, you shouldn't be scared. I'm just joking. You guys will love it, I promise.
What are we missing?
Remember, Dev, Soup volunteered. Volunteered or voluntold? No, she volunteered. I said something about how I was trying to get a good friend of mine. Love is a strong word. You're gonna go check yourself. They should be after hearing this.
Of your domain.
I brought it up in DMs to that I was gonna try and get one of my friends who was a DM to try to
I bestow upon you
make a Genshin
blessings of the
D&D,
forest.
but he doesn't know enough about Genshin, so I actually combined the two and made a Genshin combat system in D&D.
May you
So I'm gonna have to be the DM for that, and Soup volunteered. Patisara. That's her flowers. That's Nilou's flowers.
It worked. It actually worked.
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut.
Ava, you
I
gotta use
never
that one too.
imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about
Ava,
the
that has to join your repertoire of rebuttals.
Miracle?
You gotta say, peel my shell and call me a nut.
I'm Nilou, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Guessing you're making your own characters. Yes, we are.
You'll
So
thrive happily in this forest.
what we did, yes, you actually love it. So yes, so what I did was I told the 4 players that they had to take a character that was in Genshin and they would tell me what character they wanted to play as. So, but they could swap elements. So for instance, Zach has Kaching's kit, but Pyro. Melissa, my wife, has Kuki's kit, but Animo. So I had to translate all of that stuff into a way that it would work in D&D with dice rolls and armor classes and all of this stuff. And I have around 30 pages of stuff that I have typed up and done with taking the enemies in Genshin and also translating them into D&D terms and giving them different HP, armor class, giving them the ability to fight in different ways, stuff like that. Peel my shell and call me a nut, Ava. It's peel my shell and call me a nut. So I had them. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of hard work. It did. I've been working on this for months, and about the time that we were going to start it, we ended up moving. So, see, it was like, wait, that's so out of context. So, I have been working on this for months, and we were going to start it a month and a half ago actually, but then we had to move from Denver to Chicago. So we've been pushing it off until we're gonna start it soon. I already have session 0 and session 1 planned out, where all of that stuff's ready to go. I already have an overarching story that I have figured out. Well, butter my biscuit, exactly. I already have an overarching story for how that's going to work out. I have the character sheets ready to go. I have a ton of stuff. Elemental reactions are involved in it, as well as like whether your character scales on attack, HP, EM, all of this stuff. Artifacts are in it. Weapons are in it. There's chests in there. It's all, I figured out 99% of it. And then me and Doggy, the guy that edits my videos sometimes, we ran through a test of the combat system. And essentially did session 0's combat in Dev, it doesn't work whenever you say it out loud right now. Also, the players don't know much, which is why I'm kind of being a little vague about how stuff works. They don't know quite exactly how the combat system works. They know that it's D&D mixed with Genshin, but they don't know actually how their skills and burst and normal attacks work. They haven't seen any of that. So, 10k Hillies on Zach. Yes, I added artifacts. Now, I added artifacts in a very different way, to where they don't have to run domains. We're not doing main stats on artifacts. It's just getting the set. So once you get one artifact, then you get the artifact set, like the 4-piece set bonus. And I've had to translate some of those. But the earlier ones, I don't actually know. Let me see if I can pull it up to where it's not going to give some stuff away. Hey, let me see. I don't want it to give away much. Which one is it? Not that one. I didn't put it in the enemy list. No, that's all the enemies. Nope, it's not that one. Is it in the characters? No, that's elemental reactions. That's the weapons list. That's chest items. That's not it. It's basically stuff like early on, they're going to start with 1-star, or I guess it'd be 2-star artifacts, but it's going to be much more simple. With like adventure set gets up HP by a certain amount, but if your character doesn't scale on HP, it's useless to have, or not necessarily useless, but there are other artifact sets that can be better. There's instructor set, there's things like that in there. I've got to find it again. But it has different artifact sets for stuff. Night night. Hey, how's it going, Cassidy?
Grow up.
But then you can also get, like, the artifacts are going to come from chests. They're going to come from enemies. They're going to come from things like that. They're not going to have to run domains.
You can leave the little one with old Armand for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last...
I'm calling it right now. Almond's the enemy. Almond is the antagonist, the final boss.
Here, Paddy Sarah. Come to Grandpa Armand.
Well, now that Nilou has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course. We'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Paddy Sarah. Don't go running off on your own.
Paddy Sarah. Listen. Running.
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilou's creation, all right. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilou?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or some would call it the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilou.
When I brought Hadisara to life,
Alma does kind of sound like a scheming villain. Exactly. With the English voice, he 100% does.
And the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here.
Yeah, okay, so Osa, so I found where I started typing out the stuff for the artifacts, and something that like the Lucky Dog set, which would normally raise defense, instead it adds armor class to your character. So it's stuff like that. Like that's how the artifacts are going to work, where once you get one of the artifacts, you can get the set bonus. And I might make it to where you can equip like a two-piece, and sacrifice something on the artifact set, but I'm not sure. I got to see how, once we add the artifacts in and once we add certain weapons in, how it changes the scaling through the tests. But I told Zach and them this, that if something happens and I'm like, okay, this is getting too easy for them,
But for some reason,
I do have a built-in way to increase the difficulty of the game.
anything at all.
Or increase the difficulty of the campaign. So it's not going to be super, super difficult to keep it balanced.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and thinking. Oh, I got
Makes you
it.
want a Dr. Pepper? Have we ever even played D&D before? I have. I have, and Soup has. You, Cloud, and Melissa have not played D&D.
Already?
But you guys know enough about it.
You've got to use fairy tale logic, Paimon. That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact. Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah.
So, Zach, I'm very interested to see how you three do. But having Soup there that has played a lot of D&D, it's going to be very interesting to see if Soup is like, hey, Zach, you should totally try this because your stat in this is the highest of our group. I'm wondering if she's going to be doing stuff like that. Or if she's just going to let you guys make mistakes.
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that? What? How did you get that so fast? Logic, huh? Lucky guess, more like.
Wow, Ava, you're not even eating avocados. We have guacamole in the fridge if you want some. Why is Nilou a trial Nilou?
What should we do now?
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings.
Ugh. That is not what I meant to do. Been a minute since you've had good guac. I didn't say it was good guac. I just said it was guac. There is a difference. Any guac is good guac. I've never been a fan of guacamole. I've never really liked it. That's a lie. Melissa likes guacamole. I do not like guacamole that much. The guacamole song is your ringtone. He just pulled Nilou and got a costume. Nice. Yes, Nilou is my favorite character of all time.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
Okay, bye, Nilou.
I doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but some
Giant meatball. You keep grinding until you get Navia. And you're fine.
Paimon's not going anywhere near this stuff.
And spend all your dad's money. Oh no.
You bribed her.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then...
Sunsettias, then Snapdragon, then Lotus. Okay.
It's done!
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
Ba-da-da-dum. How many primos can you get until the first phase is over, though? I'm not sure, actually. Are you at 100% exploration everywhere?
This is it.
Are you done with all your hangouts?
Grandpa Almond.
Are you done
take
with
the concoction to the room
everything?
underneath the
All
tavern
your story
and place it
quests?
next to the transparent bottle you found? I'll handle...
Of course, as you command.
I need chapstick.
So it shall be done.
I still get nervous at times like this. It's just like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you.
You haven't even started your hangouts? Come on, Ava.
I can't tell you how great it is.
I've got to
have
do
you by
some
my
on
side.
stream. No, you put aside like all of Fontaine, even the Archon quest, then you got just do that and you'll get plenty of primos.
Let's
And you'll be
go.
able to get her. You're
We
good, you're
shouldn't
fine.
Keep everyone waiting.
How many do I have? Excuse me. See, I've got plenty of quests to do too, to get the rest of the stuff that I needed to see to Nilou. I got plenty of stuff to do. And then I've even got plenty of story quests to do. I got plenty of hangouts to do. See, like I've been saving this stuff to do on stream to unlock stuff for Nilou C2. That's why I was saving all of these. So guess what we're going to be doing over the next couple weeks? We're going to be doing a bunch of quests, a bunch of hangouts. You have 0 explorations to do. Ooh.
Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives.
God, top tier scene already. Top tier scene already. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 event right here. Instantly the best ever. Yeah, absolutely. Already better than her story quest.
Fairy Nilou is amazing. Wow, it's so pretty. What a beautiful tavern.
Oh,
Is Nilou becoming a Disney princess? She always was.
I was so surprised when it suddenly opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon
Are her
the cliff
are,
of prophecy.
are the flowers her flowers or Sumerian roses? Her flowers are Padisaras. Hang on.
Companions shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. There's still some hope left for old Armand after all.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm waiting on, Ava. I'm waiting to see if... I'm waiting on her outfit to pop back on screen.
But we don't remember anything about how we got there.
If not you, then who else?
Those are not
You've
Patisaras.
already helped the fairy revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes, prophesized or not.
Alright. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world. Yep, that's exactly right. Helping people we meet on the road is kind of our thing.
As expected, the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical
Those
fairy
look
tag
closer
along,
to Samara
so-
Roses.
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new adventures. This is...
I would say your next stop should be Constellation Metro. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Nilou? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Patisara, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever you can, all right? Mm-hmm. Got it. Patisara will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patisara. I almost forgot.
I still think he's the enemy. I still think he's a villain.
You'll need to take the Maritime Express. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning. Wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you
Almond, yeah, 100%. Almond gives me the creeps too.
You should savor the beautiful scenery of the forest before you go.
Almond is definitely a bad guy.
Definitely feels tired after being on the go for so long. There's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But hold the tonic.
Okay, let me see here, Ava. Not Rainbow Rose. Where's... I know I had way more. I might not be in the right thing. There we go. So yeah, that's a Patisara. And I think that what's on her outfit looks closer to... Where is... Is it in a different tab? Where's Samira Rose? Is it in a different tab? There it is. So yeah, I think that they are Samira Rose. And that's the entirety of the main event quest for now. Oh no.
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale. All the sleepiness into it.
I wonder how long of an event it is. Okay, there's more side quest stuff to do. Okay, and then Kirara's thing is next. And we need 30... No, how many do we need to get? Oh, right there. Okay. 125 to get Kirara's outfit. And then 60 of this one to get free Kirara. Okay. Okay. Your TikTok froze. You got Siege Week? Nice, Alice. Should you pull on this weapon banner? I pulled on it and did good. So if you use if you have any Claymore users, Cyan, that you use, then I think that it's worth it because Verdict is actually like a pretty good weapon. This is one of those banners where both weapons are good. If anything, Key is the much more niche weapon, but Verdict is very good with the crit rate, right? If nothing else, it's a stack stick. And you can use the crit rate and the attack buff. And this is when party members obtain elemental shards from crystallization. So if you put this on somebody that may not be Geo character, but you partner them with somebody that can do off-field Geo, like Chiori, then you should still be able to get the elemental skill damage buff just because it's obtaining the shards, right? You don't have to create them. So I do think that you can put this on a lot of different Claymore users. You only have C5 Gaming as Verdict user. Nice. I mean, C5 Gaming is good though. C6 is definitely his best, but C5 Gaming is still not bad. Releasing Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday. Okay, cool. No, Alice, I have not looked on TikTok much. I have a bunch of stuff that you've sent me that I haven't looked at yet. But that's why they're unread, so that way it'll remind me to look at them. Okay, we are gonna do more of this stuff. Problem with Verdict is that very few Claymore characters deal significant skill damage. Yeah, so like I would use it on Dia if I didn't have Dia's signature, but because I have Dia, of course I'm not going to use it on Dia.
Position like this. And move like that. Yep.
But I also main Dia. You only send Genshin Gold. But if I didn't have Beacon, and I got Verdict, I would throw Verdict onto Dia. But again, Dia is one of my mains. I can't say that I am a Dia main now because I'm a Nilou main now. But having a double crowned Dia with Beacon, her skill does hit decently hard. Are you here for a jaunt? Or are you here to see the Ringsong pond jumping? Do you remember to avoid the giant dragon? Should be told him to give him some paper models. I improved his mood. Please look over here. Fantastical Fabricator. Jumped across the entire world, made countless friends. Okay. Flying Squirrel, yeah. You get a limited time weapon, the Gold Claymore. Are you talking about the event one that gets up ER and attack? ER is the main stat attack in the substats. The Melazine weapon, Alice, is that the one you're talking about? You can use it on basically any Claymore user. That's the good thing about that weapon, is that it can be useful in any Claymore user that scales off of attack as well, that uses their burst. So if I didn't have Dia's signature, I would be using that on Dia to get attack buff and ER. Or I would use it on Dia if I was running Emblem Dia. You start sell coins gained from the game modes within mosaics of moments. Okay. You're using the bell with Dia HP build. So the bell on Dia is weird because yes, it gets up HP, but outside of that, it's not super great. Honestly, I would say that the cardboard sword, the Melazine sword, is going to be better on Dia. I mean, although in an Arlecchino team, you may not be using Dia's burst, you're using her for mitigation, damage mitigation, as well as interruption to resistance. Resistance to interruption. I always say that backwards. I mean, the bell's fine, but I don't know. I would be using something else. I've never liked using the bell on Dia. Probably putting Verdict on Dia, but the upgrade material is the same as Key. Oh, is C1 Navi worth it? C1 Navia is worth it because it makes you closer to C2. I believe that C2 Navia is one of her best. What's a good 4-star character to build besides Bennett and Sucrose? That depends, March. What teams do you run? Because I like using Yao Yao because of Bountiful Core. Outside, you use Wolf's Gravestone. Yeah, Wolf's Gravestone can also be really good. This is another team that I really enjoy running. Sara and Chevy built can be very, very good. Xingqiu is very, very good, as I use here. I can actually put this back to... What was I using there? I don't even remember what slot I had in there. I could do a lot of different things in that slot. Fischl is phenomenal. You only have like 8 characters built. If you have Fischl, I agree with Midori. Fischl, super flexible, especially at C6. Fischl is really, really good in a lot of teams. Hey, how's it going, Hilly Curl? Heizo, C6 Farazan can be good. I really want to make this team work. Obviously not with Kuki or Mona, but I want this team to work. I want to build this one out. Gaming can be really, really good. There's a lot of stuff that you can... A lot of different characters that you can build. I'm actually really much enjoying this team, but instead of Rosaria, I've been using C6 Mika. I like this team a lot. It's fun. Zhang Ling is a good 4-star to build. Not that I have her built. But yeah, there's a lot of 4-stars that are good. What's the best 4-star free-to-play weapon for Navia? For 4-star, probably the Melazine Sword or Serpent Spine, but I don't necessarily think that's free to play. Yeah, Ningi's good. Ningi is really, really good. I'm trying to think what other weapons would be good for her, or for Navia. I think Prototype can be fine just because of how much attack it gives. I would honestly, though, I'd probably use this one. Also, could you tell me a good team with the characters you have built? Yeah, who do you have built, March? Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna start this one too. That's that cool Hydro Claymore. It does stuff based on your burst, or based on the burst cost of your entire team. Inazuma Craftable is... It gets up ER, but I think that the Melazine is going to be easy. I think that the Melazine one is going to be better. Do you have C6 Farazan, or do you just have Zhao? Yoimiya can be really good with Xingqiu. And Kazuha or Venti. Arlecchino can be good with Xingqiu or Benny. Well, Xingqiu and Benny, and Kazuha as well. Farina and Benny and Kazuha can make any character a main on-field damage dealer. Those 3, you can slot anybody in. On Nuvolette, you could do like a Burgeon or a Hyper Bloom Nuvolette can also work. You could run Nuvolette Farina, which can be really, really good. And then you would just run like healers for your other ones to maximize Farina's buff. You could do a lot of different stuff. Yeah, you're doing Nuvolette, Farina, Kazuha, and Benny. Yeah, I mean, you can take Farina, Kazuha, and Benny and make any character. What's your, Cyan, what's your split on Wolf's Gravestone? Hey, how's it going? Oh, that's really interesting, Cheez-It. I'm wondering if it's also going to be like, there are very specific instances where Layla's shield is better than Zhongli's. So I'm wondering if that's what they meant. Like, there are going to be very, very specific instances where it's stronger, or if it's just base-wise stronger. Okay, yeah, guess we'll find out, yeah. So, Cyan, whenever I use Gaming, I use Serpent Spine. For the crit rate. 65 over 170. That is with Wolf's Gravestone, or that's with, if that's with Wolf's Gravestone, then Wolf's Gravestone is better. Easily. Because that's at 101% crit rate if you're on Marshmallow Hunter. So the only thing that would allow you to do if you did Verdict is that it would allow you to take, if you're using a crit rate circlet, use Blackcliff on Navi Midori. If you're running a crit rate circlet, it would just let you do crit damage because your weapon would be crit rate. I didn't read any of that. That's okay though. Is Blackcliff on the current one right now? Is that the right one? Is that what I want to click? Yeah, Blackcliff. Blackcliff gets some crit damage after defeating an opponent attack. Yeah, that can be really, really good for Navia too. You're using a crit rate circlet, so yeah, if you went to Verdict, that would allow you to put a crit damage circlet on them, and your split would stay relatively the same, but your crit damage would go up by another, what, 60%? So that could be really, really good. What artifact set on Fischl? We are going to do Golden Troop on Fischl. That is her best artifact set. Before Golden Troop came out, her best artifact set was Thundering Fury, but with Golden Troop. But when Golden Troop came out, Golden Troop became her best set for damage. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It was one short. That's fine now.
Everyone hold here. Don't be scared. Hey, go away.
Jeez, I messed that rotation up really, really bad. What about weapon for her? For Fischl? Stringless. Stringless is one of Fischl's best weapons. The fight was annoying because she kept running to the pillar. Hilly Curl, Zhongli, Geo Traveler, C6 Benny, and Navia. Okay, so Zhongli, yes, Geo Traveler, are you doing it just for the crit rate, or do you... Farina would honestly be better there than Geo Traveler, if you have Farina and she's not taking a put on the team. Yeah, Golden Troop is so good on Fischl. I heard it. Where did it go? Where is it popping up at? Oh, yeah. Yes, if you have enough to make your stringless R5 and you're going to use Fischl, do it. R5 stringless is so good on Fischl. Raven's Bow if you're really hard for an EM weapon. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. Geo Traveler I think gives a little bit and also a little bit of crit rate. But at the same time, if you use Farina instead, her fanfare points are going to do more for Navia. And yes, Alice, Coco is my on-field hydro driver for my Bountiful Core. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's see what this frog is doing over here. Obviously, a frog isn't just here for no reason. Maybe they are here for no reason. Yeah, Geo Traveler with C6 with constellations give the crit rate. But they might also give a geo damage bonus. If they do, I don't think it's a lot. That you teleport waypoints that don't show up on the map. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, what do we got there? We got some chests there. Snatching only.
Provisions are vital.
Only by snatching the berry. Okay. Can I just stand here next to the berries? Or do I have to walk all the way around it?
We should make them.
You have two similar shrine. Joe, nice. Hey, Mavis, how's it going? Geotraveler bursts battery crit rate. Yeah, okay. Navi also has the passive that increases attack for up to 2 teammates of the element that can be crystallized. Yep, that is also true. Okay, let me go back. I still have to do some exploration in Fontaine. I mean, I do have a little bit of exploration still in Sumeru, but not much. It's just that one section. What Nalin characters? I haven't looked at any of them. What's up, Akio? March, I have not looked. Oh, I have not looked at any of the Nalin characters. I try to not look at spoilers. Like, I'm fine if I see them, but I don't seek them out.
Let's move out. Hold the line. All on strength. Committed to memory. You play. This way through. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder who this gift could be from.
Was this one of the ones that's not on the map? Was this done in an area that's not on the map? I'll come down here later. Midori, I tried using GeoTraveler with like in a team with Shiori. I couldn't do it. I was like, I'm gonna use GeoTraveler. I was gonna try Chiori, Navia, GeoTraveler, and then like Benny, and I couldn't do it. I hated the constructs that the GeoTraveler makes. I kept getting caught up in them, and I was like, no, I'm just not gonna do this. In the Boreal Flurry game mode, you will have to move and shoot various targets to score points. Lock-on targets will be marked out. And if you crash directly into targets, a certain amount of points will be deducted. Shooting will consume energy, and energy recovers gradually. Okay. In this game mode, you can use 2 different buttons. Speedy shots, charge shots. Slime Supreme targets can take many hits, and they will change after each time they are hit, making them difficult foes indeed. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's very much similar, very similar to just the movement underwater in Fontaine. What is my scariest encounter? Oh, probably, I don't, scariest or coolest? Because those were kind of similar at one point. Because, like, one of my most favorite dives ever was that jellyfish story time. No. Jellyfish were not scary. They were just annoying as hell. No, my coolest one, and not really scariest, is the 11-foot bull shark. But it wasn't scary. I kind of just had to deal with it. The 11-foot bull shark was really cool. But I mean, it's a bull shark, so like it's a little scary, but I also loved that experience. It's one of my most favorite dives that I've ever been on. Goliath grouper though, Goliath grouper are scary, and they're just overall scary. I've been charged by barracudas. I don't know what I would consider it. Hope I'm ready for Nilou in her cute new outfit. I look sleepy. I don't think I'm sleepy. I think I'm almost time to eat dinner. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, so yeah, so that's the coins. Okay, so I don't do that yet. I would probably say it's going to be something to do with the Goliath grouper. Goliath grouper are terrifying to be around. Do you still have time zone lag? No, I don't have time zone lag. I only changed an hour. I only lost an hour moving over here. Kind of wasted that burst, but that's okay. What have I got to do here? You're all adults now. Go and complete the trials of the 3 high mountains. Oh yeah, Goliath are super territorial. Got to put your phone on the charger. Yeah, sure, no problem, March. You want C6 Cocoa? Jeez. Bye, March. My Nilou is level 90, 70,000 HP, 235 EM, and then 11/106. And then, what'd you say, Zach? That's not Zach. You finally convert to Nilou, took you too long? I didn't have Nilou. C1. I got key to level 50, which I'll get that up tomorrow. 2-piece, and I got her to C1, and I got her to 469 on that. Oh, I can go do that again. No, I can't do that until next week. Never mind. I lied. Where is... Yes, I hear it, but where are you? Oh, there it is. I will get C2. 100%. Have you encountered a great white? No, where I dove, great whites were very, very rare. You only had about a month and a half that they were in the waters that we were in. And there may only be 2 or 3 reported a year during that time frame. So no, great whites, the water that I was too warm for great whites almost the entire time, except for like 1 to 2 months. So no, great whites were really, really rare where I was at. Yes, I'm a certified freediver, Alice. I did underwater photography and videography, and I did spearfishing before moving up to the mountains. But now that I'm where I'm at, I'm gonna be able to get back into spearfishing. It'll be freshwater spearfishing, but I can still get back into spearfishing, which I am super, super happy about. What boss does Nilou take? She takes... Where you at? Right here. Aeon Blight. Yeah, I miss freediving. I miss being underwater. I miss the water in general, but the biggest thing that I've encountered, probably that 11-foot bull shark. I think, I mean, yeah, I would probably say that. I'd probably say that 11-foot bull shark. A lot of the sharks where we were at were sandbar sharks, and they didn't get much bigger than like 6 feet. And those are the ones that, oh, I can't beat that. Oh, did you, silly? Most of the sharks that we were at were smaller. They were like sandbar sharks, which look a lot like bull sharks. Honestly, they seemed more aggressive than bull sharks. They were pissy creatures. There was one time that we were diving, we were spearfishing, and there were just too many sharks so we couldn't count them all. And we were just kind of in the middle. Okay, so we're playing Leapfrog. You miss diving? Yeah, me too. Oh, we just gotta keep going. Interesting. Okay. I have a friend that lives out in, you don't even know if you can dive anymore. I 100% can. I could, I didn't dive for like a year and a half, 2 years. Immediately got in the water, and my first dive was just down to like 60 feet, and it was super comfortable, and I hadn't dove in a year. And my body just remembered how to do it. You want to dive for the experience, you don't think you can handle it? So Ava, there are ways to do it to where you don't have to EQ, but it's like a whole helmet that covers your head. And most of the time they do it on what's called a hookah line, where where you have a line of air that goes up to the surface. You're not on tanks or anything, but you don't have to EQ because the air in the helmet is all pressurized. Used to be an emergency lifeguard for the YMCA. Oh, nice. I'm trying to see. If there's a hookah helmet. So I can show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's kind of like this, Ava. Oh, it's like this right here. So you wear this whole thing and it pressurizes it so that way you don't have to EQ with your ears. It's the air pressure in that is equalized to the surface, so you don't ever have to like pop your ears underwater. So if people have ear trouble, that's what they have to wear. You don't use diving suits. I wore wetsuits. One, because of free diving, you always want to do a wetsuit because you always want to be buoyant at the surface, and then you weight yourself to be neutral around 33 feet or 10 meters. And then we would always wear wetsuits because of jellyfish and like trying to lay on rocks and shipwrecks and stuff like that. You don't want anything like digging into you. No, Ava, so a lot of like dive resorts, or there's actually this place in Orlando that is kind of like a theme park, a dive theme park. And they have this long, like 30 or 40 foot trench that you can walk through that's all saltwater. And you wear those and they weight you down to where you're on the bottom and you can just like walk inside of this trench. A mermaid tail, I have used a monofin a couple of times. Monofins are super weird to get used to. This was a carbon fiber monofin. It was for like competitive freediving. I have used one of those before and it is so powerful. It takes a little bit to get used to it. Because my freedive fins are like 3 feet long and they're carbon fiber. They sound really cool though. Practice with calm paper frog. Yeah. Discovery Cove. That's what it's called. Thanks, Alice. Let me see. Yes, Discovery Cove. Yeah, so Ava, it's like this. So you're wearing these helmets. Yeah, and you're just walking along the bottom. But it has everything pressurized so that way you don't have to like pop your ears. And they have fish and everything like that. This is in a theme park in Orlando. So this isn't like out in the wild, but it is still really, really cool. Was that a leopard shark? And you don't have to have like any certification or anything for it, I don't believe. Yes, so I have been around several loggerhead turtles, several greenies. There's another one that I can never remember, an olive ridley. No, I don't think that's right. There's only 7 sea turtles in the world. And there's one of them that I can never remember. I never got to dive with a leatherback. We saw them on the surface, but I never got to see one underwater. Leatherbacks are insane. I wanted to see one so bad, and I just never got to. Every single time that we would see one on the surface, when we would get kind of close to it, because we thought it was like a floating log or something, I'd get all my stuff and hop in the water, and by the time I got to where it was gone. You might attempt when you've done the recovery on your knee. Yeah. But I've seen several loggerheads. I've dove with several loggerheads and several greenies. And then what's the last one? What is the third one? The third species that I've done? I don't think it's an olive ridley. It's not a flatback. Oh, it's a hawksbill. So I've never done with a flatback. Flatbacks aren't here. Yeah, they're only in Australia. I've dove with greenies. I dove with hawkbills, and then I've dove with loggerheads. Those are the 3 species that that's 3 out of the 7. Hey, how's it going? I've been good. How about you? Yes, it is. We recently moved about 1,000 miles, actually. Moved up here at the beginning of July. So now this is the stream room, the stream and game room. So I was before, you're golfing? Before I was in like our spare room, but this is just a designated stream room, designated gaming and stream room. So yeah, this is where I make all my videos and stuff now. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I want to go swim with whale sharks too, but just like what I was talking about with great whites, we only had about a month or two that whale sharks would come north enough for us to possibly have a chance to see them. And again, it was like 1 to 2 sightings a year, so they were super, super hard to find. So I never got to dive with a whale shark where I was. That's just not the area of the world that they go in. You can find them in more southern Florida, I believe, but where we were at the top of the Gulf of Mexico. The 7 turtle archons, absolutely. Yeah, whale sharks are really, really cool. They're super, super, super calm. Ava, if you want to see some coral reefs and stuff, you need to go down to, like, the Keys, because you can just snorkel them. If you go down to, like, the Caribbean and stuff. I've seen a lot of sea turtles. I saw a lot of sea turtles down in, like, off Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and then down in the Keys, and then some of them in like the Bahamas. That's where I've seen a lot of the sea turtles. And you can see some cool coral reefs. You just got to kind of know where to go. You really just got to go further south. I have not encountered a whale hilly curl. Whales did not come where we were at. They again, that's something that's not like 1 or 2 a year. That's like 1 or 2 in a lifetime that they would come that north. We have a lot of great whites right now. Yeah. Alice, I know that you're in Florida. March, you need crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, ER, or EM, depending on what team you want, EM or attack. If you're doing aggravate official, then you want EM. You're in Orlando? Yeah. So it probably depends if you go to the Gulf side or if you go to the Atlantic side. Hey, let me see, silly. I don't even... Where do I see that, silly? Where do I find that? Is it here? Figurine exchange. There we go. Oh, I don't have any. Ooh. I will make some. $74 Pity still in Navia? Hey, thanks for the follow. No, orcas didn't come up where we were either. We were at the very, very top of the Gulf of Mexico. So we had a vastly different ecosystem up there because reefs didn't exist. Every single reef up there is artificial. And because of that, and because of water temperature and things like that, hi Nilou, we had a vastly different set of creatures that lived up there. So no, I never saw orcas. Oh yeah, the Gulf has jellies, yeah. So yeah, so we had, what can you do in Butterfly in that map? What you mean? You couldn't snorkel with your knee? Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, orcas want colder water. But where we were at in the northern Gulf of Mexico, we were at the very top of one of the like Gulf streams. So every now and then, depending on how the Gulf Stream was, seen reef bleaching. Remember, you got it pretty bad in some places. No, Midori, what are you talking about? Like I said, we didn't have we had all artificial reefs. So we may have not gotten the same thing. You had a 4 win streak, limited manner, you're scared? Oh, wow. All of the stuff that we dove were like shipwrecks and barges and concrete pilings and bridge pilings that the hurricanes had taken out, and storms and stuff like that. That's what we were diving. I only dove real reefs in the Bahamas, in the Keys, in Fort Lauderdale, Miami. You can find real ones in Tampa, but I never got to spearfish Tampa. I did spearfish Port St. Joe, which had natural reefs. Oh, I got a bird. Okay, let's go here. We're gonna put this. 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 Save. Okay, now I can give some out. Hello, how do you get more of the looking coins to get those figurines? I've just been collecting stuff. I've just been running around. Complete opposite. Yes, I love skiing. Before, I've only skied for like a year and a half, 2 years, but I was already running double blacks out in Colorado, out in the Rocky Mountains. Yes, I love skiing. Water snakes? Water snakes did not exist where we were. We did not have water snakes. Oh yeah, microchipping. Yeah, that stuff's fun, Alice. When the water temps get too hot or warm, the reefs die off and turn white. Oh yeah. So we don't worry about that, or well, we didn't have that because we had very few natural reefs. Do I have any of yours? Oh, I have that one. I have that one. I have this one. No, we didn't have natural reefs. All of our stuff was artificial. Now, we did see some of that stuff in the Bahamas where it got super hot and things were dying. But we didn't experience it where we predominantly dove because everything that we had was artificial reefs. None of it was natural. We would dive a lot of pyramids. We would dive a lot of chicken coops for spearfishing. If we wanted the prettier stuff, we would go do a completely different kind of diving. You have a lot of the exotic animals. Have you seen the pixie frog? Like a pixie frog, like a real one? Yes, Nilou. I don't know if I have or not. I might have and just not known what it was called. Man, let me go see when dinner will be ready. I'll be right back. All right, I can stream for like another 20 minutes and then dinner will be ready and then I'm gonna get off so that way I can go eat. I guess he's a 5-star. You got her too finally. Is she good with Farina? Hey, thank you. Farina is going to be interesting. So in tomorrow's video, I'm actually going to kind of experiment with it too. And see, the problem with Farina is that Farina is going to make everybody's health go down and you take self-damage from the bountiful cores. So you're going to have low HP already from Farina, and then you're going to be taking damage. It might work if you're running like Nilou, Farina, Kirara, but you're also not going to get a ton from Farina's burst. Like Farina's burst buffs your party, but she's not going to be able to buff bountiful core damage. So in my opinion, I am going to try it out. but I don't think it's going to be a good matchup. I gotta go all the way up there. You got it at like 87 pity. 87 is the latest that I have gotten somebody as well. I've not gone to 90 yet, but I know that one day I will. Vape Nilou, yeah. With Vape Nilou, yeah. Bountiful Core Nilou, probably not. But Vape Nilou, yeah. It's probably gonna be really good with Vape Nilou. Freeness saving because you have Cloud Retainer for healing. Yeah. I want Cloud Retainers, that way I can run Plunge Dia. And she switches to reverse. Oh, nice. Plunge anything is just good? Yeah. I want to run, oh, I forgot. I have a Nilou phone case too. I completely forgot to put that in today's video. Sorry, I'm just remembering something. I need to change a setting on something. Okay. You plast on Cloud Retainer. Nice. You pulled for Navia's signature, but you got 2 Nilous. I got C1R1, and I want C2, and I'm gonna get C2. I've got a ton of exploring to do. I've got a ton of quests to do. I've got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Cloud Retainer is really good for exploring. I want to run C6 Benny with Dia with plunging Cloud Retainer, or plunging Dia is what I want to do with the Pyro Infusion. Yeah, I don't think plunge Dia with Bennett. Yeah, absolutely. 100% C6 Bennett, which I already have C6 Bennett. I think, Alice, I think that what they meant was that, like, where'd it go? I was gonna read it. You pulled for 2 for Navi's signature. Did you get Nilou's signature weapon? I think that's what they meant. Yeah, they got the key. They got R2 key instead of verdict. You don't do weapon banner, you had 1 bad experience. I don't blame you on that one. Yes, Roka, are you talking about... You said you wonder if Natlan characters work with Nilou. Bountiful Core only works with Hydro and Ginger characters. So it would have to be Vape Nilou or something like that for them to work. You actually pull for Navia and Nilou 1, but 50-50s. I went for 1 pity. Oh, geez, nice. But...
Did you forget the most important part?
What?
Cheese.
Parmesan?
Yeah.
No, it's in the drawer in the fridge. No 5-star and you didn't know it doesn't roll over. So okay, so the pity rolls over, but the fate points don't roll over. So like I got key at like 10 pity. And I won my 1 in 3. Oh, I'm supposed to be... I wasn't even paying attention. Not 50 to Tainari. I also lost a 50-50 to Tainari and Chi-Chi. Like only one of them or all of them you use? What you mean? Are you talking about the 1 in 3 on the weapon banner? The fate points. So if you lose your 1 in 3 on the weapon banner, you get a fate point. Once you have 2 fate points, you're guaranteed to get the weapon that you want. So it's not a 50-50, it's like a 33-33-33. So you have the option of either getting the weapon that you chose, the opposite weapon on the banner, or a standard weapon. So it's a 1 in 3 for you to win. And I was able to win, and I got the key at like 10 pity. So the fate points don't carry over. So if I had gotten verdict instead, no, it runs up to 80 pity, I believe. I believe that hard pity is Nilou, Kave, Kiara, Kokomi. So that depends, David. Are you trying to do Bountiful Core? Because with Kave in there, you... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking that that was Kazuha. Kave and Nilou kind of are interesting together because Kave sets off the blooms, but Nilou's Bountiful Core already sets off the blooms faster, and they're bigger. So, like, if that's the only other Dendro character that you have, then yes, run that. But if not, I mean, you've got to have Kale. I would... Kave or Kale might be better, because Kave's thing is kind of weird with Nilou, from what I remember about Kave. I mean, you can try it, but I think that another Dendro character would be better, like Dendro Traveler would probably be better. You're running Kirara, you're not going to have to worry about self-damage as much, so you don't have to necessarily run 2 healers, like I do. Because I'm running Nahida and Yao Yao. So I would probably try Dendro Traveler over Kave. Or Kale, because Kale also gives an EM buff with her burst. Small, but there is still a little bit of an EM buff. Do all small girls need a healer? Technically, you don't want a healer with Hu Tao. Chiori doesn't need a healer. Fabricate 15. I think I'm close to 15. Okay. That unlocks tomorrow. When does Navia's? Tomorrow as well. Okay. That unlocks tomorrow as well. Okay, so I just need to keep exploring. Oh, wait. Okay, this is fabricate free. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. It still says these till Nilou. I know. I can't change it once I go live. You, so you have to make the fabrications. I would not swap Coco for Yelan. I would swap Kaveh for somebody else though, because you still really want to have that healer. So both my Yao Yao and my Coco are built for EM. Neither of them are built to heal, but because of how they are built, I can use their bursts to heal the party. Yeah, I know, right, Hilly Girl? Mads, if you go here, then you can craft the figures. You can do the fabrications. You gotta go up here. And you get the coins to do it just by exploring, opening chests, doing parts of the quests, stuff like that. Yao Yao doesn't heal enough for you. And you said Hu Tao doesn't need a healer, but you think you should keep Cloud Retainer for a healer. Doing Plunge Hu Tao, if you're wanting to do Plunge Hu Tao, then you kind of got to, right? Is Baizhu better than Yao Yao with her? Baizhu is a phenomenal choice. I skipped Baizhu, but Baizhu is a phenomenal choice over Yao Yao. Yeah, Yao Yao. The thing with Yao Yao's burst is that you can create a ton of blooms. So I will drop Coco's jellyfish and have Nilou's aura around Yao Yao, and then just use her jumping, and you can create a ton of blooms. You got any coins, but you did the Nilou challenge thing? Oh, interesting, really. Obtained from Summertide, Scales, and Tails, which I believe is just this whole thing. Yeah, it's just this whole thing. So it's probably just from the quests then. So Yao Yao, I just get HP in the substats, so that way I can run EM main stats on her to get her EM up. Nilou works only with 2 Hydro, 2 Dendros. No, you can do that. You have to you can only do Dendro and Hydro. If you want 1 Dendro, then yeah, you can just do 1 Dendro. I think it's unlocked on Friday since it usually says in an hour. Yeah, yeah, maybe you're true, Osa. You can only get the coins from the event mini games. Okay. I thought I saw one open a chest, but I was probably thinking of something else. Oh, there's the other things too. There's also the Excerpts of Bliss. I saw the Excerpts of Bliss and I thought it was the coin. Okay, what other quests? Not that one. This one. Now you're good, Alice. Boom. Boom. How many primos am I at? Not enough for a 10 pull. I don't believe that my pity is high enough. Is there like an Oculus in that map? Yes, there is. Oh yeah, I'm only at 15 pity. Early Nilou. Early Nilou. This is gonna be like the first time ever that I just use them as quickly as I get them. Do you know how fast it takes for fish to regenerate? 48 hours, I believe. 48 to 72. Where can you put them? I actually don't know. I don't know if that's given to us yet. I don't think we have access to where we can deposit those things. How much is this going to heal? Only 2,400. You're desperate on primos, please. I am not guaranteed, Hilly Girl. David, I am not free to play. I do Battle Pass, I do Welkins, I do all of that stuff. Ooh, what is this? Can I break this? No. What is this? What is this area? Do you have to do this quest? They're not gonna put something here that says, please help me. Oh, nice, silly. Well, that's just mean. Bye, doggy. Ooh, what was that? Do the rings around it? How do I even activate these things? Is there a bird that I need to is it up there? Or the flying squirrel? Not a bird, a flying squirrel. The quest that you're navigating. Okay. That's what I was wondering. I was like, that quest is oddly close to this area. Yeah, you just checked and all the coins for the Gachapon for the okay, are from the flying minigame. Okay. It's a really pretty area. I really liked the last summer one too. I'm gonna make you aware. No, you're good. You gotta love a talking flying squirrel. It's an easy quest. Nice. Probably also get them from the other mini games. Yeah. Probably so. I would expect so. You skipped all the dialogue and now you don't know what all the event's about. The event is about Nilou. 100%. That's just what it's about. Nilou is the main character of our event. Traveler doesn't exist here. Nilou. That's what the event's for. I haven't been reading any of this. Okay, accept the trial. Okay. Only Princess Simist, who possesses immense power of flight, may go even against the current. Ordinary flying squirrels cannot. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I feel like I missed something. I did miss something. Go all the way over here first, maybe? Okay, well, the current doesn't take me. No, I actually haven't looked at any of the Natlan characters. I try to not look at spoilers. I try to not look. I mean, like, if I see them, it's fine. It doesn't, like, bother me or anything. Oh, those didn't reappear. Now they reappeared. But I try to not look at them. Hit the flower. Ugh. Stupid tree. Oh, there's a thingy over there. Okay, I got that one. So I need to hit the other one. Hey, let me get this TP. I gotta hit that other flower. Okay, yeah. I thought you didn't read any tutorials. You know what, Osa? Sometimes I change my mind. Sometimes I read tutorials, sometimes I don't. Funny enough, in real life, I actually do read like instructions and stuff. I gotta hit this flower. I gotcha now. Okay. I see how it works. Just figured out don't read. Exactly, that's how it works. We just figured out we don't read. See, I got it. I got it. These challenges are so annoying. Exactly. I have chat for tutorials. That's what I do. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, chat coming in clutch, exactly. I gotta download today's TikTok video so I can post it later on. I don't know why it's not showing up there. That's fine. Okay. Guess whose video comes out today? Guess whose basics guide comes out today? I have to start streaming, just have built-in tutorials. Exactly. Exactly. Much more streamlined. See, if I don't want to read the tutorial, I just skip it, and then everybody tells me what I need to do after that. I still end up reading, but it's chat, it's not tutorials. Can you just, like, never stop streaming? I wish I could. I will be streaming a lot more, now that the move is done. And everything, I will be streaming a lot more. I don't have a Nilou tutorial. Nilou's tutorial, I have never done Nilou's tutorial because I didn't do it without having her. Doggy did try to get me to do Nilou's tutorial before I got Nilou. Yes, that is in fact. Yes, it is Nilou's basic guide. Yes, that is a Nilou figure back there. And I have this Nilou acrylic stand right here that is in front of me. And I have a Nilou phone case. And I am wearing a Nilou shirt. So in case it's not clear, Nilou is my favorite character in Genshin. She is now my main, 100%. You just delay the reading until chat sees you struggle. Exactly. That's exactly what I do. She is now my main. So before yesterday, I didn't have her. And I just got her. You didn't know how to use Zhao until you saw him? That Zhao is insane, silly. I'm not going to forget Dia. I'm not going to forget Dia. I promise. I actually, look, I have a Dia acrylic stand as well. Okay. Dia is never going to be forgotten. No, Natlan is not out. This is for the event. That Zhao, silly, is a top 1% Zhao. But Zhao is insane. I do like Ito. Ito is amazing. Ito carries every event that he's in. And yes, she is a queen. You replaced Raiden with Kaching. Nice. I run a hyper carry Raiden. My favorite is not Dory. I run a hyper carry Raiden as one of my teams in the Abyss. And it is by far my best built team up until once I get Yao Yao and Nahida to level 90, then it will no longer be my best built team. Oh, so close. Hey, thanks for the follow. Dia was your first 5-star. You're so sad. Ugh. And I'll show you my Dia if you haven't seen my Dia. I think my Dia is top 8%, top 6%. One of those. You're so close to maining Dory. C6 Dory and Farina actually go together really good for a Hyper Bloom team. Like just her, no one else? Oh, okay. That changes what I said. My Dia is one of my best built teams too. I need to build Farina a little bit better. But my Dia is pretty solid. You saw it's impressive? Yeah. My Dia, I really like my Dia. Okay, that's not gonna do anything. Okay. I think it's gonna be right around in here. Oh, well, that's just mean. You got a good Dia from losing 50/50s. I have C3 Dia and I want C6. Yeah, Lava Walker was really good. How do you get a character riding Shogun? How do you, you gotta wait for her to be back on the banner to get her. Unfortunately. Which might be a little bit of a while. Well, no, it should be relatively soon into Natlan. So it may not be too long of a time. You're a C6 level 90 with a level 90 weapon. Ugh, I want C6 Dia so bad. Either Dora Kiara so you can be a cat girl. I mean, Dia is technically... Dia is considered one of the worst 5 stars because of how her scaling works. But you can build anybody to be good, which is the great thing about some of the stuff. So like, no problem. So like my Dia is level 90 with 38,000 HP in the team. Hey, thanks for the follow. In the team that I put her in, your best built team is by far Yoimiya, Farina, Yelan, and Jean. Nice. Yeah, that's a pretty good team too. I have like 43,000 HP with her in her team. 69 over 175 with her signature. And I'm running 4-piece VG on her. And like I said, she's C3 with double crowned. No, Aloy is worse than Dia. Dia is considered one of the worst 5-star standard characters. You built Chi-Chi Bane DPS? Nice. Yeah, if she's C6, she's really easy. Because C6 fixes all of her problems. Hey, thanks for the follow. But C6 fixes all of Dia's issues. Makes her, you don't have to worry about energy as much. She does a lot better with her scaling. She does have a lot higher damage. But compared to C6, other C6 5 stars, she's still not super great. But again, you can build any character to be really good. And she is easily one of my best characters. So, one of my best built teams is Farina, Dia, Kazuha, and Benny. Oh, there's more squirrels now. But my Raiden hypercarry team is still my best. Hang on, I want to check something real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, okay, so my Raiden in this current Abyss, her highest damage, or the single highest damage that I've done in the Abyss, is 395,000 with my Raiden hypercarry. Who uses C5 Benny? Yeah, yes, my Benny is C6. Because of who I'm using with, it doesn't matter. My CZR Raiden hit 395k in this current Abyss. And I have not done floor 12 yet. Then my Raiden's team is Raiden, C6 Sara, Chevy, that is C0, and then C6 Benny. We use C6 Benny here. We C6 our Bennies. I actually sought out to C6 my Benny. I waited for him to pop up again on the Stardust. And I got his constellation on the Stardust. That's how I got my C6. You don't have him yet? You don't have C, you only got C4? Oh, nice, Silly Curl. I think the highest that I've done, which I could do higher now, was my Eula hitting 709,000. 6 Benny seems to pretty much never be a problem these days. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm like. The teams that C6 Benny ruins, you almost don't run C6 Benny in anymore because we have more characters and more reactions and stuff. So like, it's such a it's I don't think it's as controversial. Best ways to get resin, you either spend primos March, or you either have to spend resin or you have to battle pass and just get fragile. Also, you've got the extra once per week from your teapot. Please give you Eula. One of my favorite, the team that I've actually been running Eula with in this current Abyss is this team. Eula, C6 Mika, Farina, and then Kuki with Tenacity. With 4-piece Tenacity. This team is actually a lot of fun. And the video, what video was it? It was a video with Rosaria, I think it was, when I was talking about C6 Eula, or with Eula. It's... You think the only Fontaine 5-star with an infusion that can be overridden is Chiori? I think you're right, Osa. But I was talking about C6 Rosaria in the domain that I'm running Eula in. One of the enemies spawns and then just dies from her burst immediately. And it's so funny. I was laughing so hard whenever I was editing it because I didn't realize it whenever I played it. Okay, now how do I get... What? There's still a person down here. How do I get this person out now? Should you pull for Yelan? I mean, if you like Yelan. I'm going to skip Yelan, but that's just because I'm using Xingqiu. And that's kind of it. They can stay there? Oh, gosh. Why are they down there? Yeah, C6 Rosaria for physical debuff. Yeah. And true, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what special Dory build you're doing. Yeah, it might be tomorrow for the new quest, you're right. I think the only other thing that I can do is just run around and keep collecting chests and stuff, and keep. Do they have an interactive app up yet? Up there, that is Mimikyu, and then the entire shelf underneath Mimikyu is Pokemon cards that I have on display. Literally just big damage. Are you building Dory out to do that? What, Osu, are you talking about down in that hole? Just interact with it a few times and I might pull it out. March, my name is in Layla We Trust because Layla was the first video that I had that got a ton of views. Oh. You were right, Osa. Huh. Okay, well. That takes care of that. Oh, okay, okay. Is that gonna do anything? No. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Put them back. You're so sad you didn't get Nilou. Hey, you still got a ton of time. You could get it. You could get some more primos and get her. Why did I pull Navia? I pulled Navia because I wanted her at first, and then I benched her like a week after getting her. That's just kind of what happened. You're so sad you can't download the update. Oh, that sucks. Put them on a rock because they're so small and they can't get down. Put a rock down there for them to climb up. You did it 5 times. I benched Navia so fast. And now that I have C6 Ningguang, I'm probably never going to use Navia ever again. If I could trade my Navia away, I would. 100% I would trade my Navia away if I could. That's what I did and didn't think I did anything special for doing that. Nice, Osa. Try to get back up here. Okay. Why did I bench her? I didn't use her. Because I got bored because Navia's cracked with that damage. No, I never even really built her. Ready? Okay, cool. All right. Oh yeah, and I benched Arlecchino right after I got her too. Thanks for the reminder, Zach. All right, I'm gonna get off. It's time for dinner. So I am going to go so that way I can eat and watch some anime. So thank you everybody for stopping by, and I will see you guys in a video that's being posted in about 15 minutes.